guys, welcome back to another episode of Chat with Kat. Thank you guys so much for being here again. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And the last few videos I've done, well, the last two videos I've done have kind of been like more on the serious, like self-help motivating side. And I figure I just come back today with something funny because it's just how I am. I like to switch things up. Today I was thinking about doing embarrassing sex stories. I think that this should be fucking funny because I was just thinking to myself, like, I got a few. I got a few that are going to be on here. And then I also, like, I want to know what your guys' embarrassing sex story is. Go ahead. Leave it in the comments. Don't drop names. I don't want no one getting in trouble. I don't want fucking drama or any of that. But, like, I'm just genuinely curious about, like, what have yours? Because the ones that I've heard in my personal life are pretty good. So I'm going to share mine with you. You share some of mine with me, some of yours with me, rather, and let's just have fun. Let's just, like, fuck it, whatever. We're here to talk about everything, right? So, oh my God. I gotta tell you about my first experience, because every time I tell this fucking story, I get laughs all around, because it's like, how and why, and yeah, like, this is my first time having sex ever. So, boom, it was my first time ever with my first boyfriend, and you know, we were waiting for like the right time and shit. Like, I had been with him for a year because, you know, back in the day it was all about you gotta save your shit for the right one, right? And like, bro, I don't know, like, okay, we obviously wanted to use a condom because that's what school had taught us. That's what we were like told to do, is like use a condom, right? Okay, so like, I don't know fucking why this man, like, oh, he was a kid. We were kids. We were 14, okay? He always had condoms, right? Even though, like, he had never had sex before. Or did he? I don't know if he did. He probably fucking lied. I know, like, I thought we probably lost to each other. But anyway, he had, like, always had condoms. Like, I don't, whatever the fuck. So I just, like, assumed, I guess, that he had one. Or maybe they were his brothers. I really don't fucking know. But either way, should always have condoms on you guys. I don't give a fuck how old you are, what kind of situation you're in. You always have condoms. So he didn't have one. And again, we were 14 years old. We were saying like we could just get in the car and go drive, you know, to go get one. Even though I'm pretty sure there was a pharmacy corner store not too far from him. But whatever, young, horny teenagers, he had the free crib. You know how that was, right? So it was like, fuck it, like, let's do it. Cold December night. Why not? So as like we're just fucking thinking, contemplating like what the fuck we're gonna do, right? I don't know. I have to ask him. I know he remembers this fucking story. I have to ask him, like, whose idea was it to get a ZIPLOC motherfucking bag? I kid you not. We thought this was a great fucking idea. You know, we're teenagers, we're kids, you know? We're like, yeah, just put on a fucking Ziploc bag and call it a day. Just put it over your dick and, like, we'll get it over with. We'll do this thing. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to, you know what I mean? It's just going to be awesome. No, the fuck, it was not awesome. I don't know if y'all have ever tried to have sex with a Ziploc bag as a condom, but don't fucking do it. It hurt a lot. It was very painful. Like, y'all don't realize, like, well, this is like a bag, but, like, same general concept, right? These little corners, like punticas, right? Like, that will hurt the fuck out of your vagina. And obviously, in hindsight, you're like, well, yeah, no shit, that's gonna hurt your fucking vagina. Like, duh. But in the moment, it was just like, we gotta get something in plastic. And then we couldn't do a bag, right? So what's small in a bag? A fucking Ziploc bag. So he tried putting that shit on. And it just hurt. And it hurt, obviously, because it was my first time. You know, it hurts for your first time. And all I could just feel was these little fucking corners just sticking into my cooch. I don't even think, like, he really got all the way in, to be honest with you, because it hurt so bad. I want to say, like, did we wind up having sex that night? Like, we did, but, like, didn't. It was just so fucking awkward, like, I think he did go inside me raw. God forgive me, right? But either way, I just remember that not being, like, the best first time at all. In fact, if I remember correctly, it took a few times for it like not to hurt me, or for it just not to be fucking awkward. I was a kid, or I was a teenager, like whatever. But anyway, so if you hear me like referring to like Ziploc bag or something, whatever, that was a joke for fucking years, and now it may come back. Who knows? But yeah, don't put Ziploc bags in your vagina. Next story, and this isn't really like too embarrassing, whatever, but like I just think it's funny. My daughter walked in on me and my ex-boyfriend, you know, having sex, and she was, but this is the thing, like she was a baby. She was like maybe like 2 years old, because she was in one of those fucking walker things, you know what I'm saying? And like whatever, like when you're that young, you don't live by yourself, whatever, you're just trying to have sex with your boyfriend, you're gonna do it whenever you can. So I would try to put her to sleep. Her ass didn't want to fucking go to sleep sometimes. Or I don't know if in this case that I didn't even attempt. I was just horny. I just wanted to have sex. But yeah, you know, we're doing it, and we hear her coming along, her little fucking walker thingy. And like again, you know, she comes with her little bubble in her mouth, and she's just looking. And I'm just like, okay, this is awkward. Like we're both like just laughing, like, all right, what do we do now, right? And yeah, I think I probably just like took her and like pushed her away and was like, listen, bitch, you ain't about to do this to me again. You always fucking cock blocking, you know what I'm saying? So I think that was funny, but I feel like everybody has a story about like them getting caught by like parents or whatever. Like I never got caught by my parents, thank God. That was fucking weird. But you know, I guess my daughter caught me, but first and last time that shit ever happened. So if y'all got any more funny ass fucking stories of getting caught, please leave them. I would love to hear them. And yeah, thank God my daughter, she couldn't remember that, because that shit would scar me for life. This last story I decided to share with y'all is disgusting. Okay? I shared it on my TikTok a while ago, and it got mad views, and I wish I was fucking making it up. I wish I was lying, but I'm really not. So this is what the fuck happened, right? And this is just proof, okay? Just listen to me, listen to me. If anything at all, listen to this, okay? Don't have sex with someone because you feel bad, or because like, I don't fucking know, you just know that you don't really want to be like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway. Don't do that shit, okay? So like, this dude had been on my ass forever. He wanted to take me out, whatever, and obviously wanted to fuck because like, obviously, like, you know how these guys are. So I guess I finally fucking gave in. Whatever, we go to some cheap ass hotel in 1-9. That's how I know I was always good from the coronavirus, because I've gone to some real seedy places, you know what I'm saying? So I knew I was alright. But anyway, so we go to this fucking shitty ass hotel, and I'm like, alright, I'm gonna fucking do this, get it over with. And I want to say we recorded probably that was probably one of my things, was like, listen, we're gonna do this, but I'm gonna record, try to get some content to sell. This was years ago. This was like maybe like 4 years ago now. But anyway, so whatever, we get to the room. I'm like not struggling taking my time to tell this story, because it's just every time I fucking think about it, bring it up, like I'm just like, what the fuck. But so yeah, like, and it's customary for me that before I have sex with anybody, I go to the bathroom, I freshen up, even if I had just showered at my crib, which I do obviously. But when I get there, I, you know, just make sure everything alright, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say I fucking smell bad, you know what the fuck I'm saying? So, and usually I'm like, alright, I'm gonna go in the shower, whatever. Usually the man will follow, like right after me, right? He didn't. And that should have been red flag number one. Well, there was more before that, but for that moment, that definitely should have been like super red flag. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't. And you know, actually, like, so I get on the bed or whatever, and I think I made a comment or something, right? So he goes to the bathroom, but literally, I kid you not, bitch, like, took like less than a minute, came back, and I was like, that's pretty fast, like, to wash yourself. Like, I know sometimes we do a little bird bath, but that was like too motherfucking fast. Sounds like he just turned the sink on and turned it off, you know? And that's exactly what he did. He just like turned it on, maybe used a little bit of that cheap ass fucking bar soap that nobody should ever use, and just washed his balls, or tried to wash his balls, you know what I'm saying? Because boy, when I got down there doing what I normally do, the stench that came out from that area was like, Dios mío, sálvame, sálvame, Dios. Like I thought I was going to die. It was in that moment. I was like, why the fuck am I here? I think I'd rather be anywhere in this world. I think I'd be rather getting a fucking a root canal. You know what I'm saying? It was really bad, and I was just like, what the fuck? You want me to put my head down there? You want me to give you head? You want me to do like, but you smell like shit. You smell like a garbage disposal, sir. And I don't think I really made a comment, but it's weird because I make comments when people stink, especially guys, because like I don't understand how if I'm laying next to you, I can fucking smell you. I've made comments before. I'm not scared of that. But yeah, like I couldn't stay down there. I was like, retreat, bitch, retreat, abort mission. I was fucking, you know, in my head I was running and shit. Oh, bro. I just couldn't believe that this man who had been on my ass telling me all this and that, all the shit he wanted to do to me and whatever. And I'm like, I ain't doing any of this nasty shit. He wasn't even that cute, nothing. Like, whatever, right? So what I'm saying, if you feel bad, just don't fucking do it. You're gonna regret it, okay? I don't understand why that man didn't shower. Like, I know that you must know that your balls stink. I don't want to fucking hear it. So what are we doing here? I'm gonna need y'all to practice good hygiene. Again, it's beyond me, and people are gonna ask, did you finish having sex? Yeah, he put the condom on, and that was that. Like, I never spoke to him after that night. I didn't want to know about him ever again, because at that point it's like, you disrespectful as fuck, showing up around my face, around my body parts, and you fucking stink. Has anybody else ever had to deal with someone stinking? I just want to know, and I want to know how the fuck you handled it, because I think I handled it as best as I could in that situation. I hate to be fucking awkward, but at the same time, why are you going to a cheap motel and then trying to wash yourself off in the sink? He literally probably just put water in. You know what I'm saying? So that was fucking embarrassing. That has never happened to me again where it smelled like I'm that bad. But I have had situations where guys do have smelled. And I don't understand. Y'all make such a big deal about women. Oh, y'all have vaginas and it gotta be clean. Oh. So what? Y'all have balls and it still fucking stinks. Like, as if odors can't just linger and carry on throughout a whole day. And y'all just gonna, you know, just pull your pants down and just not shower. That's fucking crazy. So I want to know your stories, because god damn, that was horrendous. So there you have it. Those are my embarrassing sex stories. I probably have more, but honestly, those were the few that like came to my head right away. I guess I should be happy, knock on wood, that like nothing crazier has happened, because I've heard other stories from people, and that's what I want to do. I want to create like a dialogue. I want to create like, I like when there's engagement. I like when y'all like comment, and you know, I return the love. I comment back, you know what I'm saying? So I really want to know, and I want to know which story was the funniest. And if y'all are gonna start calling me ZIPLOC BAG, that was my name throughout high school, so I'm cool with it. I'm fine. I think like life is just better when we can laugh. You know what I'm saying? And you don't gotta tell me twice. I'm always fucking making jokes and shit. You know, takes a lot to offend me. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's why I love comedy. It's my favorite genre. But yeah, so let's all just fucking, let's not be so fucking serious. Let's make each other laugh. Let's share stories, because you just never fucking know, right? My goal every day is to laugh as much as I can. One of my goals every day is to laugh as much as I can. So why don't you make one of yours that goal as well? That is what I was trying to say. I think you get me by now. Thank you so much. I can't wait to speak to y'all in the next episode. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.